In this session, we will deconstruct the core philosophy of A Course in Miracles, summarized in the phrase, "Seek not outside yourself." Our objective is to examine how this principle reframes fear, love, and fulfillment as internal conditions rather than outcomes of external circumstances. This slide states that nothing outside you can make you fearful or loving, because nothing is truly beyond you. The key learning is that the kingdom of heaven is not a distant place, but an inner state of awareness. Our task is to understand how shifting focus inward transforms our emotional experience. Here we explore the illusion of the external search. The ego's directive, seek and do not find, drives us to pursue security, status, and affection in the physical world. Built on the belief that we are lacking, this strategy guarantees disappointment because it looks for truth where it cannot be found. Projection explains why our inner state shapes what we think we see. We do not react to events themselves, but to our interpretations of them. When perception is understood as projection, we recognize that the conflicts we perceive outside are reflections of unexamined beliefs and fears within the mind. Special relationships are presented as the ego's ultimate distraction. First, we sense inner scarcity. Next, we search for another person to complete us. Finally, we trade selves in a transactional dynamic of guilt and sacrifice. This pattern masks separation as love and prevents authentic connection. This comparison outlines two paradigms of connection. The special relationship seeks completion through taking and physical closeness, resting on guilt and inequality. The holy relationship, by contrast, is based on shared peace and mental communion, recognizing that wholeness already exists within both parties. The body is described as a boundary that restricts universal communication. It offers an illusion of safety by keeping minds seemingly separate. When we rely on bodies as the medium for completion, we overlook that only minds can truly join, forgive, and communicate beyond physical limitation. The paradigm shift is realizing there is nothing outside you to seek. Heaven is reframed as a present awareness of perfect oneness, not a future destination. Because mind encompasses everything, and you are within it, fulfillment becomes a matter of recognizing existing unity rather than acquiring more. The holy instant is introduced as a practical tool for reversal. By suspending time, we stop carrying past guilt into future fear. Entering the pure present interrupts the ego's timeline and allows us to glimpse our inherent wholeness and direct connection with God in a single, undivided moment. This slide contrasts projection and extension. Projection attempts to expel inner lack by placing guilt onto others, leaving the mind depleted. Extension arises from inner wholeness, sharing the peace of God outward. Paradoxically, the more the mind extends this peace, the more its own joy increases. Healing occurs through a change in perception, not by altering the external world, which is viewed as illusory. By choosing the Holy Spirit's vision, we see innocence in others. Because perception functions as a mirror, recognizing their innocence simultaneously heals the guilt and fear in our own minds. We conclude with a synthesis of unified reality. We are invited to refuse the outward gaze for idols, recognize that God, our brothers, and our true self share one mind, and cross the bridge from fragmented perception to unified knowledge. Seeking the kingdom within, we discover there is nothing else.